Yo, listen, all this talk about hustle 24/7, sleep for 2 hours a day. For this video, I had to put the mic a bit further because I feel like it's gonna be a bit loud, a little bit passionate, you feel me? If you're scheduling out every single minute of the day, talking about, at this exact time I need to be hustling here, at 5:48, 32 p.m, I need to be doing this, and you're feeling unhappy, you're feeling drained out, that's probably the reason, because you're not taking time to look after yourself. Of course, I absolutely respect the whole concept of grinding, the whole concept of working towards something that is important to you. But you gotta recognize that if you really wanna work towards it in the best possible way, rest and recovery is important. There's other areas of your life than just business. There's other areas of your life than just money. And I'm speaking about this from first-hand experience. For years, I was only focused on business, money, business, money. I was neglecting relationships. I was neglecting my health. I was neglecting all of these different things because I thought that it was the only thing that I needed to do. Work on business 24/7. The craziest thing about it is that whilst I was doing this, I was barely even productive. Yeah, I was hustling all the time. I was hustling all day. I wasn't going out to anything. Oh, family party, oh, family member's birthday. Nah, can't go. I'm busy, I'm hustling. Guess what? Whilst I'm hustling, I'm not even being productive. Compared to today, I prioritize relationships. Today I prioritize looking after my health. Today I prioritize all of these different things. Now I'll probably do another video at some other time about the pillars that I focus on for just life, living a good life in general. But today I can get more done in 2 hours, 3 hours than I would get done in a whole day before sometimes. Why? Because I'm taking care of myself, and also because I recognize the benefits of being efficient over just being busy. There's a difference between being busy and being productive. Nowadays I focus. Let's say for example I know I'm going out later this evening. Rather than me saying no, I can't do that, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna focus more on being efficient on that specific day. Sometimes I don't focus on being efficient for the whole day. Sometimes I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna have a bit of a chill day. Now I'm gonna do what I need to do, but I'm not really gonna be crazy efficient. I'm gonna just go all day essentially. Or sometimes when I feel like, you know what, no, there's something I want to do in the evening or blah 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 blah, I will focus on efficiency. Now here's the thing, efficiency takes more energy, and for the most part we generally aren't efficient for longer periods of time. Like for example, let's say you're having an efficient day and you're being efficient for like 5 hours, 6 hours, right, during the day. Generally you're not going to be able to maintain that level of efficiency. Well, I guess it's possible, but generally you're just not going to maintain that level of efficiency for 16 hours, right? So when people speak about hustling for 16 hours a day, most of the times it's an ego thing. Most of the times, whether that's consciously or subconsciously, it's an ego thing because they don't realize that they could get the same amount of stuff done if they just spent 4 hours on that specific task, or if they just spent 6 hours, depending on what it is. Obviously it's different depending on different things, right? And obviously if you're at a job and you need to work XYZ to XYZ, then okay, fair enough, that's a bit different. But I'm speaking specifically about your own productivity. And the crazy thing about it is, think of your job. If you are at a job, think about it. More than likely, most people could get their jobs, like in your company, they could get their jobs done in less time, but they drag it out over the course of 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, however long the working day is, because they know that they need to stay until the end of the day anyway. But there's a principle that suggests that the time you allocate to something is going to determine how quickly you're going to get it done, not the size of the task. Right? Let me say that again. The time that you allocate to something is going to determine how quickly you get it done, not necessarily the size of the task. So let's say, for example, you have XYZ things to do today, and you say, cool, I've got all day to do it. I'm going to grind for 16 hours because I'm with some hustle culture shit. I'm going to grind all day. You go ahead and do this. Guess what? You're going to get it done in that time. But let's say, for example, you say to yourself, no, you know what? I'm going to hustle. I'm going to focus specifically on these tasks for 5 hours, for 6 hours, for 4 hours. Sometimes it can even be 1 hour, honestly. That's how inefficient a lot of us are. I can speak from my own experience. That's how inefficient I was being. I could probably get done what I was doing when I was just hustling all day. I could probably get it done in, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, realistically speaking. So let's say, for example, you only give yourself that amount of time to do it because you maybe have another commitment of something else you're going to do, because you're prioritizing other areas of your life too. Guess what? You're still going to get it done. And a lot of the times you're going to get it done better because you're not just, oh, let me go on my phone. No, you're focusing on the task at hand. Take this message in. I encourage you, I implore you, because it is important, not just for boosting your productivity, but for your own mental health. It's all one thing, hustling 24/7, making all of these sacrifices, but who's to even guarantee that you're even going to be on the planet tomorrow? Who's to even guarantee that you're going to be on the planet next week? Maybe you might be on the planet, but you might be in a different place where you're not actually moving because you're dead. Like, who actually really knows? So why on earth would you sacrifice literally everything and make yourself so unhappy in the moment because you're just draining yourself out just for this idea of something that you might potentially have in the future? And now, I am not saying don't grind. I believe, look, if you watch my channel, you already know that I encourage working towards something, becoming the best version of yourself, moving towards greater achievements and moving towards your potential. But the point that I'm just trying to make here is don't make money, don't make one area of your life the only thing, and don't just 24/7 grind on only money or only business, because that's how you end up unhappy. And it's also how you get in a pattern, because the thing is, it's actually a cycle. You hustle 24/7 to hit a certain goal, you hit that goal, and you say, yeah, no, and now I need to hit the next goal. Then you continue hustling 24/7. Before you know it, you look back and you realize, shit, it's been 20 years, I've looked back and I don't even have good relationships with my family, I don't even have good relationships with my friends, because I've pushed them away so much, because I've just been focusing on my thing. And yeah, I've achieved a lot of success, but now I'm realizing that I'm so unfulfilled. Now I'm realizing that what have I really done? Like, what kind of meaningful connections, what kind of meaningful relationships, what have I done for my health? I haven't been going gym, I haven't been working out. Why on earth does my body look like this? But here's the thing, regardless of how much you hustle but also how little you hustle, regardless of even if you do apply these steps that I'm talking about today, of just not being so one-dimensional, and you decide to go ahead and prioritize your health, etc., you're still gonna come across obstacles in your life at some point in time, more than likely. So go ahead and watch this video to learn how to be prepared for these obstacles and how to overcome them. With that being said, you already know you can call me the real Shay, because I keep it real every single time. Bit of a passionate, fiery video today. Go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you on next week's video. Peace out. Bow.